Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's a Sunday night and I'm avoiding watching the Steelers game, so I thought I'd come around here and rip, or potentially rip. We had a card show we went to yesterday, my son and I. Shout out to JBeans19, and I just wanted to kind of show you a couple of things I picked up and see how long that kind of took. And I do have some Bowman Chrome Mega in the back, and I've had that for a little while. Just haven't had any kind of desire to rip it or anything like that. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and kind of show you first a couple of mail day pieces that I've picked up. The Pirates in that 2024, that yellow box that come out of the hanger, or yellow parallel that came out of the hangers. Picked up another, looks like a crackle full board for the Yankees, 2025. And this is the card. I actually thought it was a wood card, but this is that gold crackle 2025. And I was talking about it being numbered it was 7 out of 50. And that is Isaiah Kanafalefa's number, but he's not with the Pirates anymore. So, but those are a couple mail days that I got yesterday, Saturday. And some of the pickups that I got from the card show. And it wasn't anything crazy or anything like that. These are just some reptilians that I needed. I saw this guy, we picked him up in the Bednar trade from the Yankees. So Rafael Flores, Showalter, Smith, Pineda, Cabrera, Kyle Teal. I know he's up with the big club. And then we got some, so those are just kind of some reptilians because I do want to finish off that set. But these are a couple that were just laying on the table and I couldn't pass up. Got great deals on all this stuff. I don't even think I paid $20 for all these reptilians to include these guys here. This is Slade Caldwell, and this is that fuchsia, or the purple one on the Mojo, numbered out of 275. And this is a Christian Campbell, numbered out of 199. And that's not on the Mojo. As you can tell, this one is, but that one isn't. So, but that's a parallel. So, those two probably going to go straight to eBay. And the Franklin Arias, picked this one up because when I went to see that Connor Griffin game, he was leading off for the Greenville Drive. So, and I think he's kind of high up in their system. So, those are things that I can, put on eBay or do something out, whatever. Bubba Chandler. I really hope that he has, that he has some lasting potential. Just not sold on him, just like I'm not sold on Harrington. That Fernandez kid is coming. And so I think he is the next coming of Paul Skeens. I don't know that this guy is. I hope I'm proven wrong, but I do like the card. It's numbered out of 99. Picked up a couple of these Schlittler cards because I haven't opened up any Chrome. So I don't have any of these cards, but I saw them on the table and I threw them in on a deal with this Spotlight of Ellie because I've never hit any of those, but that's a Mojo. That's just a regular base. The guy had them over there he had stacks of them for like $10, and I wanted this, and I don't know how much this was, but I'm telling you, I purpose spent like maybe $30 on all the cards I have in my hand. So felt like that was a good buy with the Ellie. Again, they call it stacking. When you're stacking cards, you get them for a lot cheaper. Guy gave me, actually he didn't give me this one. I just picked this one up because I haven't pulled that out of the holiday. That's a brand new one at the holiday. And we'll put Paul up there. We'll put Bubba back there because those are the only guys that you know, put up my Pirates guys. The rest of them, yeah, whatever. I'll put up Flores because he's a Pirate. We'll put those cats back there. This guy gave me this one for free. I don't even know why. I was buying some of these holiday cards, and he said, you might as well take this one. And I'm like, well, okay, no problem. Picked this one up too, again, because he was trying to get rid of his stuff, and picked this Christian Campbell up. Yeah, I don't know anything about him, but I just know he's, you know, I think he was one of the guys that was short printed and stuff like that. But I really like this card here. This is the Pahe side of the 23 Donruss. It's numbered to 99, so I actually paid for this one. I think this might have been one of the ones that I was trying to stack and ended up getting a whole bunch. That one and this DePaula card. And so those guys go over here. Picked up a Hines Ward card just because it's Hines Ward. He's a, you know, he's one of my guys. Steelers are playing right now. God, I hope they're doing well. Picked this card up because it's, I mean, a guy gave me this card as well. I mean, again, there's not a whole lot of value here other than sentimental. My son, my oldest son, went to, you know, he played college football, but he did a camp at Carolina, and he was in Ryan Switzer's group, and Ryan Switzer wrote an assessment on him, gave him B's across the board for hands, you know, I think it was an A in speed, hands, quickness, and different things like that. And so this is when Mitch Trubisky and Ryan Switzer were at college together. Both also ended up playing for the Steelers. And as a matter of fact, Trubisky's last year at Pittsburgh, we went to a Panthers game, and I took the Switzer jersey because he was number 10. My son, I took the Switzer jersey because Switzer was Trubisky's best man, and I had a feeling that he'd be there. And I waited till after the game. Actually, it was actually before the game. They did some little thing down there, and then Switzer was coming up, and I saw his wife over there on the side, and I asked her, I said, hey, do you think Ryan would sign this? And she goes, oh my God, that's his jersey. And it was a Switzer jersey, and he signed it and put "Let's Go" on there. She said, and I could see her mouth, and she goes, that has just made his day. I think last I heard, he's a receivers coach at UTEP. So shout out to Rhino and Mitch. Hope you guys are doing well. I just picked this one up just to be picking it up. not a big LeBron James fan. But I picked it up as part of another deal. Kind of like this Baker Mayfield. I picked this up because my youngest son, J Bean's 19, because he's a big Baker guy. Because he's a Baker guy. He followed them when they were in high school, Mississippi in college. Trust me, these guys played college football, so there's a lot of folks that they know and different things like that they follow. So, but I picked this Bronny up to go along with this card here, just to kind of stack. And this is the Paul Skeens Topps Now card where big on big, where he's there with Shohei. I just thought this was one of those cards that, you know, I just wanted to have for my PC. Just because it's Shohei and just because it's Paul Skeens. So hopefully that'll be a matchup that goes on for a while. And then the sole reason I went to this card show is because a couple weeks ago there was a card show at my local mall, and I didn't have a whole lot of time to hang out, and I did see this card here. Now this is a Troy Polamalu Prism Pandora, and at the time the guy wanted like 60 for it or something, 65 or 80, I can't remember what it was. And I was in such a hurry, I didn't pick the card up, and I just kept thinking the whole weekend, I'm like, that card's gonna go, that card's gonna go. So I had my son, JBeans19, to message him because he's friends with the guy. Told him to hold on to it, and he did, and I went and I picked it up. It's the only thing I paid full price for. It was $65. At the time, it was a Pop 1, and it's numbered out of 400. I don't know if you can appreciate that, but I checked it before I did the video, and now it's gone up to a Pop 2. I thought that was pretty funny. So that's a PSA 10, so that's a PC card that's going to stay there. Let me try to figure it out to where we're going to get there. So it's 11 minutes in, so I guess we got time to rip one of these or maybe both of these boxes and stuff like that. So my first time ripping this, you know, I've seen good and bad, I guess. You know, I don't know. I just haven't really, you know, I've ripped a lot of Bowman, and I still have Bowman left to rip, to be honest with you. And I just have not had any desire to rip it. But we will, because I have it, and I'm just trying to find something to fill some time and some space. So I don't know anything about this other than what I've seen. I know you get 7 packs, 5 cards per pack. 2 of them supposed to be, you know, mojoed up, but yeah, whatever. I've seen that. I've opened a lot of Bowman Megas this year, and yeah, they were not as touted as you would think. So I don't have a lot of hope for this. So White Langford, Acuna, yeah, I don't know any of these guys. So here's your first: Farabus and Delzine. I don't know. Unless it's a pirate guy or somebody from the other release. I don't know anything about these guys. I do know that those are some kind of mojo things. Elian De La Cruz, Cortesia. So unless you're getting some color or an auto, which I know you're not going to get them in these cold packs or whatever they call base packs, you know, or you're getting red rookie redemption. Look at there, there's Paul Skeens. I'll take that and promptly put him up because he deserves to be back there. Yeah, I don't know any of these other guys. So, and you can leave something in the comments. I don't really care. Telling me who they are. I don't. Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to do any of that stuff. So just kind of put something out here that might be relevant that people may want to look at and stuff like that. So there's Chang. Let me put him up because he's a He's a pirate. Reload. Not any of these dudes. So, hey, here's Aaron Judge. We'll put Judge up because he's one of those guys. Let's rearrange our stage here so we can get these folks situated so you can see my guy Troy too. And we'll push these guys off here so we can put Paul up here with Shohei. Let's put Aaron back here. Jackson Merrill, Charlie Condon. Yeah, those didn't seem like, that didn't seem like was worth anything there. So we're at 16 minutes. I might have time to fly through that other one because Caglione, he's the cover boy, but he didn't do jack this year. So that's the thing, right? You know, you can bring these guys up and they got supposed to have all the talent in the world and not do anything. So again, it's a dart flip or a dart flip, as they call it. You know, I know PCA started to have a monster season and then, you know, kind of put it out there at the end. And, you know, it's hard, guys. I mean, being a professional athlete is really hard. So, you know, these guys have a lot of hype behind them. And, okay, so these are 2-packs. They have a lot of hype behind them to you know, perform and stuff. So, it's hard. But, you know, we'll throw those over there. We'll put Chang back here. Because I think he was in the other set. So, I don't know why this is rookie card, because he's not going to be. I don't even know who that dude is. You know, I know of him because he's in our system and I've done some research on him, but I don't know why they got him as a rookie, because he's not going to be up with the club anytime soon. Put it to you like this: if Flores isn't going to be with the club this coming up year, that dude isn't. Swelling back, red rookie. He's not going to do anything. Corey Seager, Chapman. Well, maybe I shouldn't have got that. Well, I didn't pay for it really. So there's a Schlittler card. You know, 2 of them. But he's a Yankee, so we'll give him his credit, because again, that's my AL team. There's Jackson Cherry. He's a player. And last pack, JJ Weatherholt. I had his auto, man, and the card wasn't grade worthy, so I sold it. Yeah. Nothing happening in that pack. Last 2, man, and this, look, we'll get this done in under 20 minutes. Yeah. Nothing in that. Yeah, if you're not getting an auto out of here, yeah, you're not doing anything. So last one. Doesn't look like there's an auto in here. And that's it, folks. See? Bust, bust, bust. Did get a Judge. Did get those guys there. You know, but, you know, most important thing, was showing you guys these. These are the, not Ching, not him, but you know, these guys. 2 Gem Mint 10s. Go straight to the PC. Hopefully, you know, at some point I can put together a another setup, and I can kind of put my Van Slyke with them too. That's another Gem Mint 10, and my Caitlin Clark rookie card. It's another Gem Mint 10. Those are cards that I really like and stuff like that. So tell me what you think, you know, about the cards. You know, I don't necessarily care about the rip at all, but I just need to kind of have something to fill the time. So you can comment on those if you want, you know, but yeah, I just want to kind of share, you know, that experience this weekend, and you know, and different things like that, and just kind of grow my PC. Got some more Pirates cards, you know, and a couple Yankees cards and stuff like that. So let me know what you think. So if you ever mind to, if you like the video, press the like button. If you first time coming here, please consider subscribing, and leave a comment below if you're of a mind to. And I hope everybody has a good Sunday. You know, can't wait for the new releases to come out. Got some videos coming up with some holiday stuff and hobby stuff for NBA. Really excited about that. And until next time, hope everybody has a good week coming up, and hope to see you in the next video. Van Slyke fan out.